With the advancement in science and technology, many mysteries have solved. Still, throughout its decades on the air, Unsolved Mysteries has captivated audiences. Some of those cases, however, made an impression on viewers and stayed with them long after the credits rolled. So, there are top 5 mysterious incidents which are still unsolved. Number 1. Disappearance of Malaysian Airlines. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 disappeared after departing from Kuala Lumpur for Beijing, with 227 passengers and 12 crew members on board on the 8th of March 2014. But 40 minutes into what should have been a 6-hour flight to Beijing, the plane diverted from its scheduled route and flew towards the southern Indian Ocean. The flight then simply disappeared from radars, sparking a multi-million-dollar international search and salvage operation that was eventually called off in 2018 after no leads were found. Though official announcements were questioned by many critics, and several theories about the disappearance were proposed. Number 2. Disturbing death of Elisa Lam. Elisa was a 21-year-old Canadian student who disappeared in 2013 at the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles while she was traveling across the U.S. A video of Elisa filmed in a hotel elevator before she vanished went viral when it was released by LA police during their investigation. The elevator doors didn't close. She appeared to be speaking with someone unseen. Her movements were strange. She jumped in and out of the elevator. Then she vanished. Elisa's body was found in a water tank on the hotel's roof 19 days after she was first reported missing. Some people said the video was evidence of supernatural activity, and there are still conspiracy theories about Elisa's disappearance to this day. Cecil Hotel has already reputation of sudden death includes suicide. So far at least 16 sudden or unexplained deaths that have occurred in or around the hotel. In 2011, the hotel's name was changed to Stay on Main in an effort to distance the establishment from its past. Number 3. The curious case of the Pollock sisters. In the small town of Hexham in England, on May 5 of 1957, 2 girls named Jacqueline and Joanna Pollock were hit by a car while walking to church. The couple wanted nothing more than to have them back, especially John. He even declared that they would have another set of girls soon. However, a year later Florence gave birth to a set of twin girls, which they named Gillian and Jennifer. Strangely, the girls did more than just resemble their departed sisters. Jennifer had a very distinct white line across her forehead in the exact same spot that Jacqueline had a scar. She also had the same birthmark as that of Jacqueline. At the age 4, when they returned to Hexham, Jennifer and Gillian pointed out landmarks that Jacqueline and Joanna had been familiar with. The girls were also able to correctly name the dolls and stuffed animals that belonged to them in their former lives. The twins even had recurring nightmares about being run over by a car. Number 4. Havana Syndrome. In November 2016, some 3 weeks after the new president was elected, few American and Canadian diplomatic personnel working at the U.S. Embassy in Havana complained that they would suddenly begin hearing strange grating noises that they perceived as coming from a specific direction. Some of them experienced it as a pressure or a vibration. The duration of these noises ranged from 20 seconds to 30 minutes and always happened while the diplomats were either at home or in hotel rooms. Other people nearby, family members and guests in neighboring rooms, did not report hearing anything. Before long, more and more people at the embassy were talking about it. They too started to get sick. The symptoms were as diverse as they were terrifying: memory loss, mental stupor, hearing problems, headaches. In all, some 24 people were eventually evacuated for testing and treatment. Till now, no exact cause of the sound has been found, and the case is still a mystery. Number 5. Foo Fighters. Toward the end of World War II, mission updates from the 415th Night Fighter Squadron took a mysterious turn. Along with details of dogfights over the German-occupied Rhine Valley, pilots began reporting inexplicable lights following their aircraft. One night in November 1944, a Bristol Beaufighter crew pilot Edward Schluter, radar observer Donald J. Myers, and intelligence officer Fred Ringwald was flying along the Rhine north of Strasbourg. They described seeing 8 to 10 bright orange lights off the left wing flying through the air at high speed. Neither the airborne radar nor ground control registered anything nearby. Schluter turned toward the lights and they disappeared, and later they appeared further away. The display continued for several minutes and then disappeared. Myers gave these objects a name, Foo Fighters. After several investigation and publication of several reports, the mystery is still unsolved. There are enormous numbers of mysteries which are still unsolved. Hopefully in the future all the mysteries will be solved. But if you will not subscribe the Infotop, it will be the biggest mystery of all the time.